Hi guys, and welcome back into the kitchen. I'm Derek, I'm the Ketogenic Chef here with Nutricia. I've got another amazing recipe to share with you guys today, but I am joined by a very special guest, but I will let her introduce herself.
Thank you. So my name's Vicky Whiteley and I'm a Ketogenic Dietitian at Royal Manchester Children's Hospital.
So we've got a spinach and mushroom curry today, because I know you're vegetarian, so we're going to do that, at least so then you can try it. So I've got all the ingredients weighed out, so into the pan I've got some olive oil, so I'm going to get you to help me and stir everything together.
Okay.
Then into there I'm going to add in our spring onions, a nice sizzle on them, and then we've got some green pepper as well. And then to stop onions burning, just a little sprinkle of salt, which will help us get along there. Nice little tip there. And this is a great recipe for batch cooking. So the whole family could eat this one, because we're going to add KetoCal at the very end to add the fat in. So once they've softened slightly in that oil, we're going to add in the mushrooms. And we know mushrooms are such a great ingredient because they're going to absorb all of that fat. Again, if you've got something that maybe needs a texture issue, you can always grate the mushrooms, but it's kind of quite nice to have that kind of texture option so it can suit yourself. And then to that, I'm going to add in our curry powder. So I'm going to sprinkle that in, and we just want to fry that a little bit just to release all them oils. And then this is where we can start turning this into a curry.
So it starts to smell like it's turning into a curry.
Amazing smell. Now the mushrooms are softened. Next we're going to add in some tomato puree and some garlic puree. And again, always check the brand on this one, because it's worthwhile checking it. The lower the carbohydrate, the more you're allowed then in the recipes. So we're going to add that. So along with the curry powder, that's going to make our nice flavour base. So then to that, we're then going to add our spinach. And all we want to do is, as soon as you add the spinach to the pan, just with the heat, it's going to wilt that right down. So you look like you kind of get a good portion of spinach to this, which we do. So we've got some chopped tomatoes. Again, if you want a kind of finer texture, you can just use a pair of scissors and chop them, which saves chopping it in there. But we're going to stir them through.
And could you use something like passata?
Yeah, well, again, if you want a completely kind of smooth texture, go with that. So as this is a great meal for the whole family. So this is the point where you can batch cook this. You can then portion it off, and then you can cool it, pop it in the freezer. And then with your ketogenic portion, what we're going to do is we've got our KetoCal 4:1 powder, and then I'm just going to make a little paste and add some water into that. And this is kind of our creamy element to the dish. So sometimes you might add coconut milk or some other dairy bits to it, but this way you're getting the fat but without any of that kind of oiliness, greasiness. So that gets stirred through. And then all we need to do is just warm that up, give it a really good stir, and then you are ready to enjoy.